Hi guys, my name's Tim Castro and I'm from Port Macquarie Property Management. Today I want to run through the investor's cycle and how you can be a part of that. The investor's cycle looks at many things such as how to get into obviously the investment market, but then also the people that you can utilize throughout your journey. So the first step in the investor's cycle is probably the most obvious, but you're actually thinking about buying. You're thinking about buying your first investment property, what it looks like, and sort of what sort of market you might like to get into, whether it's a unit, a house, villa, etc. What you want to do next is then look at speaking to a mortgage broker or a financial advisor. Step 3 is where you get to go out and look for that investment property. Once you've figured out all your finances, you've had a chat with your financial planner or a mortgage broker, or you've got your pre-approved amount, the step next is to go out and buy that investment property. Now, a piece of advice will be to go and speak to your local property management team. Your local property manager will be able to tell you what areas tenants have been looking for recently and what are the sort of things that tenants are looking for in a rental property. The next step from there is securing your investment property. After this, what you want to do is contact your local property management team and they'll be able to take you through the process of getting a quality tenant in your property. So now that you've selected your investment property, now that you've selected your property manager, the next step is to then prepare your property for rent. What's important here is to grab your property manager or your local BDM and take them through the property and see what can be done to maximize the rent return. A brand new property like this probably won't need too much, but when you purchase a second-hand home, it's important to look at things such as the carpet, the paint, and maybe some major renovations as the bathroom and the kitchen. These items can help maximize your rent return and secure a great quality tenant. Now, the next step from here is to launch the marketing for your property. When launching the marketing, we have to remember the 3 P's of marketing. That's price, presentation, and photography. Now, when it comes to taking photography of your home, think about what happens when you sell a home or what people go through when they sell a property. So for a tenant, they'll look at your property with professional photography more than a property that doesn't have that. So the next step is to look at the presentation of your property. So are the lawns and gardens tidy? Is the inside of the property clean? Is there any cobwebs or anything like that need dusting? All these kind of things are important. So making sure that they're done before a tenant walks through the property is critical. The next step is the pricing of the property. Now, when it comes to pricing, it is important to price your property within what the market is willing to pay. You can try and get $10 or $20 extra, that's fine. You just may need to consider how long it will sit on the market for. The last step is securing a great tenant. So once your property manager has gone through the applications, they'll present that to you with the best application, and it's up for you to decide who you want to go through the property. You then want to secure them on a 6 or a 12-month lease, depending on what your strategy is, and continue to grow that property portfolio. Now, the next step from here is to let your investment property grow. Your property manager throughout the year will be in touch with you regarding any repairs and maintenance that may need to be done, and also any potential rent increases as well. The final step is to repeat that journey again. This time, you'll have more knowledge, you'll know who to use, and you can go straight to your property management team to get you a great quality tenant as fast as possible.